Thank you, Barry. Coming up next on The Beat Goes On, we talk to Grant Hoey from Property Tutors. Starting in 2005, Grant has made over $7 million in the buying and selling of Auckland city apartments. How did he do it?
Back in 2005, my wife and I detected that there was a market of interest in Central City for apartments to look at investing in. There's a lot of people getting out of apartments because they bought at the wrong time and the wrong prices and all that sort of thing. So my wife and I sat down and we had a look and we started to analyse the market. And so in May 2005, I came into the city. For 6 months I did my due diligence and market knowledge and understanding what the market was doing. And then it wasn't until November 2005 that we purchased our first apartment. So I did 6 months of market experience and knowledge to understand what was happening.
You were getting into that when everybody was saying, get out of apartments.
Yes, exactly.
Clever thinking here?
Yes. And for me, at the end of the day, an apartment is just a product, like a bottle of milk or a loaf of bread. It's all about the numbers, what that product is offering me as an investor, whether I want to buy and hold it for the numbers or if I want to trade it for instant cash flow to an investor or an owner-occupier.
Now, Grant, before we go any further, people will be saying, well, yes, here's a guy that's really into city apartment, but what's he doing on The Beat Goes On? So you're here today because you have a master seminar.
Yes, I have a one-day event to offer up all my experience and knowledge that I've generated on the coalface of Central City apartments. On March the 6th, on a Sunday, for 8 hours I'll be up on stage letting everybody know and showing people how I profited from investing in Central City apartments.
Now you have profited, haven't you? Tell our viewers how well you've done.
Currently I own over $7 million worth of property, and a lot of that is a huge part of that portfolio is the Central City apartments, which are giving me positive cash flow in that portfolio. Positive passive cash flow.
May 2005, and 6 years later you're worth $7 million. You have $7 million
Yes.
worth of property.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Gerard.
Why didn't I do that? And why didn't we all do that? Why don't we do that?
Come along to my one-day event and see how I did it from start to finish. See my story, where I started and where I am today, and see what I do every day in the market. You can see how I find these deals and how I analyse the deals, because the numbers are paramount, because the main thing is that whatever you do with the investment, it's got to be right for the individual.
Are you selling all your pitfalls? Is that really what you're selling? You've been through the business. Have you been hurt? Have you been the fingers burnt and et cetera, et cetera?
I'm showing people, people can get out there and invest in apartments without having to make all the mistakes I did. I can show them how they can profit from investing in apartments without making a lot of mistakes and costly mistakes from time and financial mistakes. A key problem I see all the time in the property market with the Central City apartments is emotion. There's too much emotion involved when someone is buying an apartment. So you always got to step back and eliminate all that emotion, because it's all about the numbers. It's a financial investment for you now and in the future, and for your children in the future also.
How do you train yourself to keep the emotions down?
It comes with time, absolutely. A lot of people have problems with the size of apartments, but what you've got to remember is that it's a business, it's an investment. You're never ever going to be living in that apartment. But if you're buying to buy and hold and live in yourself, well, that's a whole different market and a whole different product that we're looking at. So they're two quite distinct things.
Describe the persons, the husband and wife teams that want to join you and actually plan for the future and make some money.
Well, first thing I want is people with drive who want to take some action to change what they've currently got in their life and their lifestyle. So I'm looking for people with some drive who will get out there and take action. That's paramount. And everyone says you need money to buy property. That's not the case. We've got some fantastic lenders available that we can get some very good lends at very good interest rates and that sort of thing to buy and hold. This is a business. There's no two ways about it. This is working for yourself in a business and creating some future gains for yourself.
It's called The Masters with Grant Hoey. Let's have the details.
Okay, Gerard, that's going to be Sunday, March the 6th.
Sunday, March the 6th, and starts at what time in the morning?
8:30 registration,
8:30 registration.
and we start 9 o'clock sharp, 9 a.m. sharp. We've got a huge amount of information to get through for the day, and we have a couple of breaks and a quick lunchtime in there as well, because I'm conscious of time frames, and I want to get all the information out to the people in the room in the seminar.
Now, whereabouts?
That is in our offices,
Yep.
level 2,
Level 2,
17A,
17A,
Remuera Road,
Remuera Road,
Newmarket.
Newmarket. Excellent. What about giving away 4 tickets?
Absolutely.
So 4 tickets to the Masters, and all they have to do, email Gerard at thebeatgoeson.co.nz in the subject line. So simple, City Apartment Masters. And another great offer, there is one, isn't there?
The first 4 people to phone our office, 09 524 5568, and mention that you saw me on The Beat Goes On, buy a ticket and your partner can come for free.
That's great. Phone the office on 524 5568. Say that you saw Grant on The Beat Goes On, and if you're buying a ticket, your partner can go free of charge. Well, Grant, have a wonderful seminar, the Masters. It's going to be a great day.
Thank you, Gerard.
And some people, by coming along that day, it's going to change their lives.
Absolutely.
Wonderful. Thank you, Grant.